mois de décembre of the Destinies.
Once upon a time, then his mother called him to her. Won't die on the gallows. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built you ring about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Bernardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Ouais.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn.
C'est quoi, c'est un lapin?
Sorry, kid. Bernardo told the kid. Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone. My mother died for this book! I promised her I'd protect you. Oh, damn it. The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Renato had to run after him.
Attends, oh là. Comme je vous disais dans la vidéo truc, en fait je viens de recevoir un mail de YouTube en me disant oui que voilà, en fait je fais du copyright tout simplement.
Hey, Bernardo said. They cocked their heads at him. Pick on someone as ugly as you. Wait, that didn't come out right.
En fait c'est un pirate, c'est Salvatore le bordel. Attaqué. Ouah, il y a du démon. Donc, direction. Et d'accord. Il s'est barré où le lapin? Eh mais il est sérieux lui, il croit que ça va faire du cavalogue.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed
Oh,
him.
ça va larguer quoi.
The kid.
Vite, vite, il faut que je me... D'accord. D'accord, en fait, t'as des... Tu peux les...
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. And neither are you. Try and stop me, laughed the kid. I bet you don't even have a hero's sword. And with that, the kid hopped away.
Il fait quoi l'enfant? Il a rien qui cavale lui.
He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renato going to get a
En fait, j'ai
hero
pas la bonne
sword?
épée, d'accord. Faut que je récupère une épée. Ah, j'ai un petit coffre. Ouvrir.
Ore and
Minerai.
wind
Je
essence.
récupère.
Perfect.
En plus, il y a du craft.
A hero sword. QED.
peux pas éclater les établis. Je me suis dit c'est un peu trop facile.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook and she'd laughed at Renado's joke.
Ah d'accord, en fait l'épée c'est
And the ravens had come
en
to
fait ça
burn her.
correspond à un
She'd made him promise
clé.
to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid. He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump.
Ah là là.
There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Cute, said Renato. Ah, ravens.
Des corbeaux. On va être obligé de se taper.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. Damn it. Maybe if he
Ah
meditated
ouais, en fait il y a...
at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills. Starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot, like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Ça a l'air d'être relativement simple.
And there was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kestra run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid. And took off.
Jeunesse. Jeunesse impétueuse.
Peter! The kid ran for it.
Oh, un drone.
And a goggler nailed him with its ivy.
Oula. Oh, je l'ai coupé en deux, c'est bon ça. Mais tu peux pas récupérer des trucs.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes. In a kid-sized pile of ashes.
No.
Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive.
Il a mal fini le lapin.
Damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Pas sauter. Dommage. Comme vous avez pu le voir, le temps de cendre il fume. C'est abusé quand même. Allez, je vais récupérer des pièces.
What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out. All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. Where are you running, rebel? Cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. Just going out for milk? Renato yelled back. Where can you run? Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job.
Take us to the rebel base! I will spare your life!
It called. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper. The legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lupino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lupino or the Sky Ripper.
Wow. Ah ouais. Allez, vas-y.
Ah, Lupino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus that he did not exactly own. Lupino always wiggled out of trouble, given time.
Un Pégase, c'est un peu tiré par les cheveux quand
The
même.
Ravens had figured out that Lupino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
D'accord. Ouais. Est-ce que j'ai fait le bon choix? Est-ce que j'ai fait le bon choix? On le saura dans une prochaine vidéo.
Lupino had apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen the winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait. Where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens? If I craft a sword now, it's going to be really short.
Après, ah, c'est pas mal ça. Ah, non, d'accord. Tiens, tout est bloqué. Donc moi, mes petits amis, sur ce, je vous dis à tout de suite pour la prochaine vidéo du let's play du mois de décembre. Parce que là, j'ai encore 2 jeux à faire. Mais je pense que ouais, peut-être j'y reviendrai parce qu'il a l'air d'être assez sympathique comme jeu. Ah, en fait, il y a des épées. Vous avez des épées, d'accord. En fait, voilà, je peux pas. Là, pour l'instant, je ne peux rien faire. Donc, je pense que je reviendrai peut-être un peu plus